Right, so thanks everyone for joining us today. Thanks, Anthony. So I'm here today to really introduce you to Intact's new graduate program called Intact Ignite, which launched a couple of weeks ago now. So today, oh, there we go. So today, I'm going to bring you through a little about Intact software itself. I'm going to talk you through our ERP software and systems, our brand new Intech Ignite graduate program. And then if we have any questions at the end, I'd be happy to answer. So I'll give you a little bit of background into me. So my name's Aoife. I'm the HR consultant here at Intact. So after completing my leaving cert many moons ago, I joined Lidl on their retail management degree program, which was in conjunction with DBS. After graduating then in 2013, I held various roles in management before moving into HR. So I done about a little traveling myself in Australia and New Zealand after that, and then last year I came back and completed my master's in HRM before joining Intact in December. So Intact software, I'm sure you are all aware of Intact being from Dundalk. Intact started in 1992 creating accounting software. Today, Intact's ERP and business management software, it's used by more than 25,000 users across Ireland, UK. We span to, the Mediterranean, Australia, and New Zealand as well. And it's deployed primarily in distributive trade businesses. Our philosophy then is really to deliver, that perfect fit business software solutions for our customers, which is designed really to elevate their business. And our way then of developing that software, it's no different really. We know we've honed and improved our processes to fit how we build our products to our stakeholders and our customers. So currently we have over 200 employees, or intactors as we like to call ourselves. But at the minute we're going through quite a large growth period and we've a very aggressive hiring plan for this year. So by the end of the year, we hope to have close to 300 employees. So we've been nominated by Deloitte for several years now for the Technology Fast 50 Award. And we've also been recognised as a great place to work in 2018. And we hopefully will be in the running for that award again this year. So we have two main headquarters. One is in Dundalk and one is in the UK in a place called Hemel Hempstead. The next two slides I'm showing you really, I want to give you a bit of an insight into our office space. So here you'll see our UK headquarters in Hemel Hempstead. So Hemel is just not that far outside of London, and we recently moved into this office a couple of weeks ago now. It's a very bright modern space and it's quite a nice environment actually to work in, and staff, they're especially enjoying the new addition of the pool table, which is there's been quite a lot of competitions going on their lunch break, so it's a very nice place for your work. And here we have our office in Dundalk. But we've actually outgrown this space at the minute, and there is plans in the pipeline to move into a larger space in and around Dundalk in the coming months. We've also got two additional working hubs in Cork, down in Mahon Point, and one in Warrington in the UK. We're always considering really our location strategy and that critical mass of employees versus our critical mass of customers, and the additional two hubs, it allows for greater flexibility for employees also, which is quite nice. So ERP, a question, we always get asked. Everyone has that puzzled look on their face when we say ERP, and you know, no one seems to understand what it stands for. What does it mean in simple terms? So ERP is defined as enterprise resource planning, but again, what does that mean? We get asked this all the time from our customers, during interviews, and everywhere in between. So to put it simply, ERP, or enterprise resource planning, is software that we design to help companies or organizations store, manage, and use their data for day-to-day business activities. So we build the software, we install it, we configure the systems to make businesses work more efficiently. So going back 30 years ago, Intact began with two people, an accountant called Paul and a programmer called Aidan, who are actually still working in the business today. You know, they had an idea and a vision for Intact, and there's been quite major advancements really in the last 30 years. The second image there you'll see is actually the first image of our website, which is, you know, it's very old school. It looks a lot different now to our website today. So we build really a single system of record for our customers through our two products, which are called Intact IQ and Intact Xline. So companies use our system really to find out, you know, what inventory they have, what customers owe them, what they might owe suppliers. So to put it simply, organizations, so they, you know, buy products, their customers buy products, retail stores, builders, providers, they sell goods. They're moving goods around their warehouses, you know, doing all their banking, credit reporting, that kind of thing. So all that data is built into our system and, you know, it's managed within the system that we provide our customers through, you know, that ERP system. So here it's really an image just to give you an idea of what our customers might see, what's happening in their business, you know, their stock movement, where their goods are going. It's all recorded. This really gives you a bit of a snapshot into the system and, you know, what it looks like from the customer's point of view. So we sell, you know, our ERP software into many different types of businesses. For example, here, you know, you'll see the Home Store and More website. So they're quite a large customer of ours, but our system is really multi-purpose and it's used by both large and smaller size customers. And the customers, they actually benefit from our ERP system 24/7, 365 days a year. So we'll take an example here. The first item is the casserole dish. So a person goes onto their Home Store and More website. They want to purchase the casserole dish. So our ERP system actually records how many dishes they've got in their warehouse. It updates the system and it really keeps that business going. So that's really, I suppose, a little snapshot into Intact, who we are, our software, and kind of how that works and where we've come from 30 years ago to now. Now I'll introduce you to our Intact Ignite graduate program. So with our current aggressive hiring plan, we've decided to launch our graduate program this year essentially because, you know, we want to grow our talent really and build that future pipeline. And a graduate program, it's a great way to do that. So graduates like yourselves, you know, through a graduate program, you gain invaluable experience really in training, personal development, both you know, personal and professional development that will help you really succeed in the future and it will set you up for that future career. So the program that we've launched Intact Ignite, it's brand new, never been done before by Intact. So it's quite an exciting journey to be on, especially when we are in this massive growth period and the way that we are going at the minute. So here's an overview really of the program. Applications, they opened on February 10th and they will be closing on March 25th. All roles are advertised on our website and they're also up on the DkIT careers portal. Our graduate program, it's going to begin in September this year. Graduates, they're going to enter on specific roles. We aren't running, you know, a rotational program where you move through different areas of the business every few weeks. You're going to come in on specific roles, but you will be learning throughout the training about different aspects of the business. You will receive a permanent contract from the beginning, which I think is a great plus. So come September, you'll be signing your contract, undertaking 12 months of training, and then you will be promoted into a role within that specific team after your training is finished. The training, it's divided into four main pillars, which I'll go through in detail a little shortly. And every graduate will receive a dedicated mentor, someone who's really there to support them along their journey. So here we have the roles on offer. So our graduate business consultant, they're part of our consultancy and professional services division. So the graduates within that role, you would learn really how to manage data effectively and mitigate potential risks and kind of agree on deliverables to make business critical decisions. Our graduate support analyst then, you'd be working with technology, but you'd also be there to support customers to solve, any technical or complex challenges that might crop up. Or software developers and cloud computing, our development team at the minute, they're quite a collaborative group of people and innovators. They're great problem solvers that use wide technology stacks across multiple projects, but within that team you would be really learning from the best. And then our graduate marketing associate, within this role here you'd be learning really how to implement, manage and report on marketing brand activities and different campaigns that we'd be running. So within the roles, there's numerous vacancies within each, and there is the ability for it to be based in Ireland or in the UK in our Hemel Hempstead office. And also, down the line, for example, there could be opportunities to facilitate that cross-location secondment. So, say, for example, an Intactor would like to make to move to the UK for a year, we can facilitate that also. But there's lots of opportunities within Intact in a minute, and the graduate program, it's a great starting point. So within the roles advertised then, we're looking for graduates within the following degree disciplines. So each job description, it's advertised, on our website on the DkIT careers portal, and that clearly states the preferred degree discipline that we're looking for. So an example here, so if you're currently studying a business degree, that could be suitable towards that business consultant role, or say, for example, your marketing and communications there, that would suit the marketing associate role. All applications then are open to students who are graduating this year, but who have also graduated in the past 2 years. So it's quite a broad process. So looking at the training now, so there's four main pillars or academies to our training program. So our technical, professional, personal, product and commercial then. So within the technical element, you'll learn really all the technical skills that you need to succeed. So an example of this would be, data analytics or say business intelligence concepts. Our professional training then will really, it'll allow you to hit the ground running and learn the Intact way from our teams within Intact at the minute. Examples here would be, you'd be learning about core consulting skills, project management, things like that. Our personal training element then, it really looks at an individual's personal development and the skills that you'd need to grow as an individual. So examples here would be, your presentation skills, your leadership skills. There'll be a mix of those personal development workshops throughout the training program. And then we'd be looking at your product and commercial, which is really like learning more so about our ERP software, the systems that we use. This element will give you great commercial awareness, and it'll allow you to understand the journey our software takes really, from Intact to the customer and then beyond. So this is really a small snapshot into the 12 months training. It's going to be quite structured. Week on week, you're going to know, oh, I'm going to be doing a technical week of training here, and there might be a personal workshop in, say, week 9 or 10. This just gives you, I suppose, a broad idea of what it looks like. So the application process then, as you can see, it's quite simple. There's two rounds, your first round and then your final round interview. And we've kept it simple on purpose because, we feel we want to get to know, I suppose, the real you and your personal level. And the best way to do this is through effective really communication and asking the right questions in an interview. We could have included testing, technical elements or psychometric testing, but I believe as well that graduates, it's kind of, they don't really appreciate that lengthy application process. So we have kept it, quite simple and straightforward on purpose. So the applications then, they will close on the 25th of March. So there's a couple of more weeks left before we begin our screening process. The first round interview, it's going to be held virtually. It's a quick, really 30-minute call to get to know you, find out really your potential to grow, because that's what we're looking for. From there, then this goes on to your second and final round interview, which will be held face to face in our offices in Dundalk or the UK, and that will be happening around the beginning of April. And then successful candidates will receive an offer at the beginning of May, and for a start date of September. So you do have the summer off to go and enjoy yourself before you start into the graduate programme. So what's in it for you, really? So by joining Intact and by joining our graduate program, you're coming in at quite an exciting time because the company is growing at such a rapid pace, and with their aggressive growth plans, there's a lot happening. So it's a nice time to enter. Through our program, you'd gain invaluable experience really from our training. You'd build commercial awareness and numerous different skills that you would need to succeed. After your 12 months of training, you will be promoted within the team, and there are, several opportunities after that. So if you'd like to down the line go into more of a technical role, or even if you have your eyes set on a management role, we will help you progress into the area that you want to be in through different training methods. And again, as this is our first year of the program, the graduates that are entering in September will become ambassadors for the program. So from here on in, we do plan on running this program every year, and it's in our plan. So you can see here, there's a wide variety of benefits from our benefits tree. We also have social committee within Intact. They organise events throughout the year. We've already got a summer barbecue in the diary, and there's different wine tasting events happening this year as well. We've also got clubs and societies within Intact. So there's football, there's a golf society, and they organise events throughout the year as well. So it's not all work. There is quite a nice element or a nice balance of fun within the team as well. So you can check out our website where you find, there's so much information on there on the program. There's a lovely graduate brochure that gives you all the information you'd need to know about our program. The 4 job roles, they're posted on our webpage, and they're also on the DkIT portal. And just, I suppose, a reminder again that the closing date is March 25th. And that's really it from me. Thanks for listening and joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that and got to know a little bit more about Intact, our new graduate program, and the opportunities that are available. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask.
Brilliant. Aoife, listen, thank you so much. Really great presentation. I think it'll be music to the students' ears in relation to the simplicity of the program itself and the structure of the program. It was remiss of me to I suppose miss the start, and just to let people know that Intact are obviously a very valued industry partner of ourselves here at DkIT. Indeed, they were a spin out of the RDC many years ago. And they're a huge supporter of our placement programs here in DkIT as well. So we really do appreciate the relationship we have with Intact, and we're very excited to share this fantastic new graduate program with our students. I have a couple of